Good morning, children. Welcome to the math class. All are eagerly waiting for the math class. Even I am also very eager to teach you all. Come, let's start. Are you all ready with the book and pen? Yes. Let us recall what we have learned in the previous class. Do you all remember? Yes. We learned addition and subtraction of numbers. Addition and subtraction of large numbers. We learned how to arrange the numbers and add and subtract like this according to their places. And when we add, if we get two digits, that is 10 or more, then we will regroup and then carry over to the next higher places. And when we subtract, when there are not sufficient ones, hundreds, tens, thousands and so on, then we borrow from the previous place values and then we subtract. Clear to all? Yes. With this knowledge of addition and subtraction, let us continue today's learning. Are you all ready? Yes. As usual, let me ask you a question. Here is a question. In a garment factory, in a day, around 2,000 shirts and around 5,000 trousers were manufactured. And how will I know around how many clothes were manufactured in a day? How will I know? Yes, it will be around 7,000 clothes. Isn't it? Yes. Is it an exact number? No, it is just a guess of 7,000. Why? Right, it is just an approximation. It is just around 7,000. It is not the exact number. Yes, by now you should be guessing what will be our today's lesson. Right, today we are going to learn how to estimation of sum and differences. Clear? Yes. And the words which are very important to know in today's learning are estimate, approximate, about, around. All these words gives the meaning of estimation, that is guessing of numbers. Clear? Come, let's begin with an activity with a question to solve. Take out your book and note down the question. Here is the question. Estimate the sum of two 5-digit numbers rounding off to nearest 1,000. It is very important to know to which number we are rounding off. And here is the question. Note down and do the addition as usual. So, how do we do the addition? Right, we need to arrange first and then add from ones place. Come, let's add. 7 plus 2, 9. 4 plus 0, 4. 6 plus 3, 9. 5 plus 1, 6. 3 plus 2, 5. And what is the answer? It is 56,949. And what is this called? This is termed as actual sum. Clear? Now, what are we supposed to do? Right, we need to round off and then find the estimated sum. Shall we? Yes. Let us round the first number first. How do we round? Read the first number, that is 35,647. Can you observe the number? It is 35,647. And then recall to which number we have to round off. Here, can you observe again? We need to round off to the nearest 1000. When it is so, then we have to see the number in the hundreds place. And if it is more than 5, if the number is more than 5, then we are going to round up to the next thousands like this. Our 35,647 becomes 36,000. How? Yes, we have a rule which says that if the digit in the hundreds place is more than 5, then digit will get rounded up to next 1000. Clear? Now come, let's round off the next number. What is the next number? It is 21,302. We have to round this to the nearest 1000. Therefore, we have to see the number in the hundreds place. What is the number in the hundreds place? It is 3. And the rule says if the number is less than 5, then it will get rounded down to the previous thousands like this. Our 21,302 becomes 21,000. How? Yes, because the digit in the hundreds place is less than 5. Clear? Now, when we add this rounded off numbers, we get 57,000. Now children, what is this termed as? This is termed as estimated sum. Clear? Now, observe both actual sum and estimated sum. So, what do you observe? It is estimated sum is almost closer to the actual sum. Can you all observe? Now, shall we go to the next question? Come, I have one more question for you to round off to the nearest 10,000 place. Shall we? Right. Here is question B, which says estimate the sum of two 5-digit numbers by rounding off to the nearest 10,000. Yes, note down the question and start adding. How do we add? Yes, we will first arrange and then add from ones place like this. 1 plus 2 is 3, 7 plus 3 is 10, 1 carry over, and 8 plus 6 plus 1 is 15. Carry one more, and then 6 plus 1 plus 1 is 8, and 5 plus 1 is 6. And the answer is 68,503. Clear? Did you all get the same answer? Check your answers. And what is this termed as? Right, it is called actual sum. Now, what are we supposed to do? We need to round off these numbers. Right. So, when we round off, we have to first read the question again to find out to which number we need to round. Yes, we have to round off to the nearest 10,000. When it is nearest to the 10,000, then we have to see the digit in the thousands place. What is the digit in the thousands place? Can you observe? Right, it is 1. And 1 is less than 5. So what does the rule say? When it is less than 5, then we need to round down to the previous 10,000. And the number is 50,000. Now, we shall round off the next number. So, see the digit in the thousand place. What is the digit in the thousand place? It is 6. When the digit is more than 5, then it will get rounded up to the next 10,000. What is the next 10,000? It will be 20,000. Clear? What does the rule say? Yes, if the digit is less than 5 in the thousands place, then the digit will round down to the previous 10,000. And when the digit is more than 5, then it will get rounded up to the next 10,000. Clear? Now, let us add this. What do we get? It is 70,000. And what is this termed as? Right. It is termed as estimated sum. Again, observe both the numbers. Actual sum and estimated sum. Can you observe? It is almost closer to the actual sum. The estimated sum is almost closer to the actual sum. Clear? Now, let us find the difference, that is estimated difference between two 5-digit numbers by rounding off to the nearest 1,000. What do you mean by difference? Right, we need to subtract. Clear? Now, note down the question and start subtracting. Yes, first arrange the numbers and subtract from ones place. Right, 2 minus 0 is 2, 4 minus 3 is 1, 7 minus 4 is 3, 8 minus 2, 6, and 9 minus 4, 5. And the answer is 56,312. Did you get the same answer? Right. What is this termed as? Actual difference. Very good. Now, we should round off these numbers. How do we round off these numbers? Yes, to the nearest 1,000. When it is to the nearest 1,000, then we need to observe the digit in hundreds place. Children, observe the digit in hundreds place. In the first number, what is the digit? It is 7, which is more than 5. Therefore, this number will get rounded up to the next thousands, that is 99,000. Clear? Right. As the rule says, it will get rounded up to the next thousands. Now, observe the next number. What is the digit in hundreds place? It is 4, which is less than 5. When it is less than 5, then it will get rounded down to the previous 1,000 and it becomes 42,000. Okay, as the rule says, we need to round down to the previous thousands. Clear? Now let's subtract. And what is the answer that we get? It is 57,000. And what is this termed as? Right, it is estimated difference. Children, Again you observe both actual difference and estimated difference. So what do you observe? It is almost closer to the actual difference, isn't it? Right. Come, let's solve the last problem. Let's find the estimated difference to the nearest 10,000. Yes, note down the question. Now we have to arrange the numbers. The actual numbers are arranged under this and the rounded off numbers will be arranged under this. Come, let's round off and find the solution. Take the first number and arrange it. By 40,132 becomes 40,000. How? Right. As the rule says, see the digit in the thousands place. If it is less than 5, then it will get rounded down to the previous 10,000. That is 40,000. Is it clear? Now take the next number. Yes, here, can you observe the digit in the thousands place? Yes, it is 8. When it is more than 5, then it gets rounded up to the next 10,000. Therefore, my 28,121 becomes 30,000. Can you read the rule? Right. Now come, let's subtract. 2 minus 1 is 1. 3 minus 2 is 1. And 1 minus 1 is 0. Now, can I subtract 8 from 0? No. Therefore, I need to regroup. Yes, we need to borrow 10,000 from 10,000's place. Yes, and the digit in the thousands place becomes 10. And the digit in the 10,000 place becomes 3. Clear? Now let's continue subtracting. 10 minus 8 is 2 and 3 minus 2 is 1. And the answer is 12,011. Did you all get the same? Check your answer. Now let's subtract the rounded off number. Yes, what is the answer that you get? Right, it is 10,000. Clear? And what is this number termed as? Correct. It is termed as actual difference. And what is this number termed as? Right, it is called estimated difference. Now, observe both the numbers. The estimated difference is almost closer to the actual difference, isn't it? Come, let's discuss what we have learned in today's class. So, what did you notice about the estimated sum and difference and the actual sum and difference? What did you notice? I told you all to observe. So, what did you all observe? Right. Estimated sum and difference were almost closer to the actual sum and difference, isn't it? Correct. Next, how can we get a better estimation? Yes, think. How can we get a better estimation? Right. We can get better estimation by rounding off the number to the nearest hundreds, tens, thousands. Yes, lower the place of rounding is, the better or closer the estimate will be. Like this. Can you observe? 19,876 to the nearest 10 is rounded off to 19,880. Here the difference is only 4, whereas when we observe this, which is rounded up to 10 thousands, that is 19,876, rounded up to 20,000, then the difference is how much? 124, isn't it? So which is the better estimation? Estimating to the lowest place, right? We shall discuss the next question. So you have learned estimation. You have learned estimation of sum, estimating differences. Then what is estimation? Tell me. Right. Estimation is approximation. It is not the exact number. It is approximate, around. Right? Next. Why do you think it is important to study estimation? Can you guess? Why should we study estimation? I'll give you a few suggestions. Think and tell me why is it important to study estimation, right? Yes. When we go to buy vegetables, we don't carry 10,000 lakhs. If we carry 500 or 1,000, that will be sufficient, isn't it? Yes. One more situation. When we go with a family to a restaurant, then carrying 10 rupees or 50 rupees will not be sufficient. Therefore, approximately we may carry 500 or 1,000 or even 2,000, isn't it? Yes. One more situation I'll share with you all. Supposing if we go to buy clothes, then is it sufficient if your mama carries 100 rupees? Yes, not sufficient. So you will be carrying at least 1,000 to 2,000 or 5,000, isn't it? And if we want to buy a flat or a house, then we can have an approximate budget of 50 lakhs. Now tell me, why is it important to study estimation? Yes, in our everyday life, this estimation helps us to try and keep ourselves within the budget, isn't it? Yes. Now, let me ask you one question and quickly put on your thinking caps. Here is my question. There are 22,300 workers in a mobile manufacturing company. Clear? If there are 11,192 women, estimate the number of men rounding off to nearest 1,000. So what will be the number of men? Like this. First, we need to round off the total number of workers. Yes, it will be 22,000. Next, round off the number of women. It will be 11,000. And what is the approximate number of men? Right, it is 11,000. Clear? Right. To become more thorough with estimation, I have a song for you all. Sit back and enjoy the music.
When rounding to a certain place value, find the rounding place then continue to look at the number to the right, man, you don't need luck. If the digits 5 or more, then you round up. If the digits less than 5, then you round down. That's how the rounded number is found.
When rounding up, the rounding place goes up by 1. When rounding down, it stays where it had begun. The numbers to the right of the rounded digit get changed to zeros, then it's legit.
When you need to find out an approximate amount,
when rounding to a certain place value. Find the rounding place, then continue to look at the number to the right, man. You don't need luck. If the digits 5 or more, then you round up. If the digits less than 5, then you round down. That's how the rounded number is found.
When rounding up, the rounding place goes up by 1. When rounding down, it stays where it had begun. The numbers to the right of the rounded digit get changed to zeros, then it's legit.
When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count. When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count.
Here's a trick to use to help you choose where the digit to the right tells you to move. Draw 0 to 10 on a hill with 5 on top. A car drives until it comes to a stop. If it's 5 or more, it moves forwards. If it's 1 through 4, it moves backwards. Forward rounds up, backward rounds down. Just a little trick to help you round.
When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count. When you need to find out an approximate amount, rounding gives you numbers that are easy to count.
Hope you all enjoyed the music. Now it is a worksheet time. Take out your workbook, page number 9. Yes, S3, estimating sum and difference. Question 1, round off the numbers. Read the number in the box given and then round off accordingly. Question 2, round off the numbers to the nearest 1000 and find their actual sum and estimated sum. And question B, actual difference and estimated difference. Now question 3, read the question and answer accordingly. Take your time and solve the worksheet. Now it is a homework time. Yes, take out your book and note down the homework. Right. Solve the practice questions. Question 1, 2, 3 from block 2, lesson 3 of your Worksheet content book. I hope you all enjoyed today's class. Thank you, children. See you all in the next class. Till then, take care.